Hey YouTube, it's Jeremy, and I'm the flipping teacher. As you can see outside my window, it is flipping cold outside. I'm actually on a snow day today, so I thought I'd make my second video of the year. Today we're going to focus on how to make your first listing on eBay. It's going to be super simple, super straightforward, so follow along. I can usually get it done in just a couple of minutes, so let me show you how. We're going to start with one of my favorite things to sell, which is mugs. They can usually be found pretty cheap at garage sales or Goodwill. I paid 59 cents for this one. So, just showing you all sides of it. There's the price tag and some of the markings on the bottom. It's in pretty good shape, no chips. Nice graphics on it. Clean on the inside, clean on the outside. So we're gonna start here with taking a picture of all sides. There's one. Take a second picture here. There's two. Take a third picture of the bottom, trying to get the markings on the bottom, including any brands or logos. I like to take a picture right down the middle of the inside so they know that there's no stains or anything on the inside. Nice and clean. Next, we're going to edit these. So I just go into my photo editor. I like to crop them so I get a nice tight picture of what I'm trying to sell. Some people will make the mistake of putting backgrounds in, unintentional backgrounds, like you'll see too much carpet, or you'll see the, the counter edge or the refrigerator. Always best to put it on a clean background, either black or white. I oftentimes prefer white. So once those are all edited, we're going to go right into the eBay app. I always search for what I'm looking to sell, because 99 times out of 100 somebody's already sold it. So looking for that Joe Biden coffee mug. Looks like there's a couple. Gonna sort it by condition, pre-owned. Looking for that same one I've got. There's not going to be an exact match on this one, but I do find one that's pretty close. Always look for what's selling, and then also sort by what has sold, and that will show you the results in the last 90 days. There's one that's awfully close. Looks like it sold for $16.99. So just gonna kind of scroll through the pictures here, make sure it's pretty close to what I'm gonna sell, and then it's time to start listing. So you're always going to want to sift through the listings and find that button that says sell one like this. Now sometimes it's at the top, sometimes it's near the bottom, but you click that button and it preloads nearly everything. So gonna add your own pictures here, hit the blue plus sign, then you're just gonna add the photos in the order you want them to appear in. So you can see the main photo is gonna be that front of the image mug where it says the Biden-Harris. Then I'm looking for the title, and I want to change the title up just a little bit. So I'm typing in what I want to put as my title. So eBay sorts by title when somebody's searching. So keywords are really important in the title. Usually they say, I think the first 3 or 4 words are the most important ones. So I always try to get, brand names or model numbers right in that first few words. For this mug, obviously, presidential election can be important. The year, so 2020, and then also this year, 2024. So anybody searching for those types of keywords. So you can see I saved a lot of the same words that were in the original listing, but I added a few of my own. Can just kind of scroll down, make sure everything fits. Mine's used. Coffee mug. If you want to put a brand in, you can. On this kind of thing, probably doesn't really matter. On shoes, obviously it would. T-shirts, obviously, yes. But on a coffee mug, branding might not matter so much, especially one like this, unless it's a desirable brand. So just kind of going through what the other person had theirs listed for. Some of this stuff you don't need, so you just clear it right out. eBay will offer a lot of categories and a lot of different things that you can click. Do it if you want, don't do it if you don't. I always just choose the most important ones. So like custom bundle, no, clear it out. Unit type, obviously I have one mug, but I'm not gonna even put that in. So a lot of these things you can leave alone, a lot of them you can just clear out. And we're getting pretty close to adding a description. So we're going to type in what we want to have for our description. I like to keep it super simple. Some people will go into these great big long descriptions of what a mug is. So I'll usually just put 2 or 3 lines, usually ending with ships out quickly. If that's true for you, I always like to get it out the day of purchase or the day after. eBay also has something called AI description. I've tinkered with that a little bit. It just gives a very wordy description of whatever your item is. I don't think most people would even read something like that, but sometimes it's fun just to see what AI would come up with versus what I would come up with. Gonna scroll down. I never do auction, always do buy it now. That way I set the price. So what did we have before? $16.99. I'm gonna undercut that just a little bit. I'm gonna allow offers. That gives the buyer an opportunity to lowball you a little bit, and you can always send an offer back. Now it's time for weight. I'm gonna squeeze mine in just under a pound at 15 ounces. They chose U.S. priority. I'm gonna go with ground advantage. It's a little bit cheaper on the buyer's end of things. I usually don't pay shipping. I let the buyer pay shipping and sort of factor that into the cost of your item. Scroll down to the bottom. It looks like it's time to list. They'll give you a confirmation that it is done and we are listed. So there you go. That's how to list an item on eBay. Certainly you can change how you want to do things. Mine goes pretty quick, like I said, just a few minutes. So let me know how it goes in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you next time on The Flippin' Teacher.